Hi, friends. It's Mr. Rogers here, and I hope that you had a wonderful day so far. Today, we're going to be going over incomplete dominance and codominance. Both these are things that we learned in 10th grade, but things slip our brains. So, uh, we're going to start with incomplete dominance first. So, incomplete dominance is the first kind of Punnett square that breaks the basic rules. Incomplete dom. What it's about is it's going to be mixing or blending traits. This happens a lot in plants. You also see a lot of questions using this in like hamsters and stuff like that. But really, it's a plant thing. There's not a lot of incomplete dominance in humans or mammals in general, or in animals in general. But there's some. But incomplete dominance is about mixing and blending traits. And so, what it's going to refer to is you're going to have a homozygous dominant, and it will be one thing. Say big A is black. Little a is white. And a traditional guy, a big A, little a, would be black as well. But in incomplete dominance, it's blending or mixing these traits together. They both come together, and it becomes gray. So incomplete dominance would be a mixing. Okay. So let's do one. So we have red snapdragons, they're flowers, a big R, and they cross with pink snapdragons, which is big R, little r. And we need to find out what they're going to produce. And so we'll go ahead and put them down, big R, little r, big R. It doesn't really matter what side you put them on. I guess technically I should have put the big R here, but that's okay. And I go through and I find out that I have 50% big R, little r. And I also have 50% red and 50% pink. And then the little r, if you can't get a guess there, would have been white. Okay, would have been white. But that didn't come up in this question. So incomplete dominance is about blending. It's about mixing. Okay. Sorry, it's a little off focus. I just noticed that. Sorry, guys. All right. Next one, we're going to do codominance. Codominance. My goodness, it's really blurry, isn't it, guys? All right. Codominance means both show independently. Both show independently. So what I mean by that is, for example, if I kind of use the same guy here, big A equals black, little a equals white. Big A, little a is going to equal black and white. It's usually spots or stripes. Okay, so there is a showing of both of them, but they're independent of each other, not blending or mixing. So if you see like a Dalmatian, that's because they have codominance in their spot pattern. So they're going to be black or white. Okay. This also connects a little bit of human blood typing, but we're going to do blood typing tomorrow, or Wednesday, I should say. And so this is something that is in humans a little bit more, and it kind of plays a bigger role. So let's do a question. So I have a black cow, and it crosses with a white cow. Now we'll do black and white cow. A black and white cow. What is their offspring? So we go through and we find out that their offspring is going to be 50% big A, which is black, 50% big A, little a, which is black and white spots. So it'll be a white cow, black spots, or black cow, white spots, however you want to look at it. It's like the world is the cup is either half full or half empty. And little a is white cow, and that's not here, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's just a basic codominance. So codominance and incomplete dominance are both different ways of breaking traditional rules. The main idea with both of them is that we're going to either blend these colors together like incomplete dominance, or both of them are going to show up. And so no traits are hidden if you have both traits. They're both going to play a role. And this is big for the first kind of breaking from Mendelian characteristics, because for a long time, it was said that, like, okay, you either have this or that. And these two are the first ones where it's this or that or this mix. And that's a big deal. And that ends up actually creating more diversity, because if this was straight Mendelian rules, you would either have black or white cows. This big A, little a now creates another diverse trait within inside the population. And obviously being black or white, whatever, probably doesn't matter much for cows, but in other characteristics, this could matter. This is 3 different characteristics that are playing out in evolution now instead of 2. That increases evolution, also increases the likeliness of survivalship if there's a problem in the future. There's more variance. And so this is a big thing. So I hope this makes sense. There's like 7 questions for you to do. I'd like you to get them done by next class period and make sure that you feel comfortable with them. We're going to go through those answers as well. If you need any help whatsoever, please let me know, and I will go over it, and we'll keep trying to go along with these Punnett squares. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.